packaged like candy, and no way to stop it.
Welcome to Weed News at 420. I'm Lance Storm, and in today's episode, we're going to show you a little bit about Florida's pot propaganda. With opposition like this, it's no wonder Florida has been having a hard time with legalization of marijuana. Prohibitionists dumping millions of dollars into anti-marijuana legalization campaigns are really hindering you guys from making the move in the right direction.
Low on facts. Investigative reporter Christopher Heath put it to the truth test in today's reality check. So, Chris, is this ad just blowing smoke?
Martha, the ad is similar to one run by the same group 2 years ago when medical marijuana failed by just 2 points. The ad suggests that marijuana candy will be everywhere with kids in danger. It plays off an absolute worst-case scenario that seems to miss the role of both the state and local government.
This is medicine. Medicine.
Drug-Free Florida, the group that successfully defeated medical marijuana in 2014, is back, warning pot in the form of candy will flood the state.
With Amendment 2, this is what medicine will look like.
The ad targets parents.
Marketed to kids, sold next to schools.
Suggesting marijuana in the form of candy will not just be available everywhere, but the drugs will be sold to kids.
This is a scarecrow ad intended to scare parents.
WFTV political analyst Dr. Rick Fogelsong says the ad packs plenty of fear of worst-case scenarios, but does so with little fact.
There's not evidence to support the claims made in the ad.
Pot packaged like candy.
In fact, the medical marijuana amendment doesn't mention candy at all, but it does allow edibles, just like 19 other states with medical marijuana.
And no way to stop it.
This too misses the mark since the legislature, local cities, and Florida Department of Health would have regulatory authority over marijuana and where it can be sold. Overall, we rate this ad mostly false. Too much hype, too little fact. Well, groups like Drug-Free Florida point to studies like the one published in the journal JAMA Pediatrics showing a 150% spike in kids accidentally exposed to marijuana in Colorado. But Colorado has recreational marijuana, and Florida's legislature and Department of Health could use Colorado as an example of what not to do when crafting laws to implement Amendment 2 if it does in fact pass.
If you ask me, this sounds like a case of parental control issue, where the state is potentially trying to tell you how to run your family. If your kids haven't been dipping into your pills, then they're probably not going to dip into your pot. Remember, people, you have medicine cabinets and locked boxes for reasons.
Now, voters will be asked to approve the use of marijuana for those living with serious illnesses. The same measure barely failed back in 2014. Opponents of the bill tried to muster support tonight in Naples. 4 News Corner's Adam Pinsker telling us why opponents think this amendment is a smokescreen.
Amy, this is a constitutional amendment proposal that, if passed by 60% of the voters, would expand the use of marijuana for medicinal purposes. Dozens of opponents of the amendment lined up outside a forum in Naples where the issue is being discussed. First-time voter Mariana de Mercurio is afraid people will abuse marijuana if this amendment passes.
There's the medical marijuana, and there's some people who just want it legalized for recreational uses.
But supporters of the amendment say the bill prevents that from happening. Doctors who prescribe marijuana to people who don't need it will be prosecuted.
If the Florida legislature had passed any law in the last 6 sessions that medical marijuana bills were introduced, any law that actually provided patients with access to this medicine, we wouldn't be here today.
And supporters of Amendment 2 say counties and cities will be given the option to ban marijuana grow facilities from opening up in their communities. Reporting from Collier County, Adam Pinsker, Fox 4.
In my opinion, it's time for these people to reevaluate what drugs really are. Maybe look more at heroin, crack, methamphetamines, things of that nature, because marijuana is something that people can use all the time. If you have a cannabinoid system, which we do, then the cannabidiol, which is found in marijuana, can help you. There's no reason to prosecute doctors or civilians or anybody else for something that you can grow in your closet. Thank you for hanging out with us. This has been another show from Weed News at 420. If you enjoy what you see, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And as always, hit the subscribe button and as well share with your friends. Help us go viral. Have a wonderful day.